Welcome to the table, pull up a seat. Two voices in the spotlight where the heart and the headlines meet. Yeah. The world's got noise, but we move with grace, led by the Spirit, never flesh, never ego in the place. We talk about the nations, the storms and the shine, the things on your screen and the things on your mind. But we check our hearts first, cause the truth don't bend. Let the Spirit take the mic, let the wisdom descend. We're just two little Muppets with a God-given view, seeing through the chaos cause the light cuts through. When the world gets loud and the tensions rise, we say Spirit-led, not flesh advice. Hold up, what's the top? Does it line up right? If the flesh tries talking, the Spirit fights. Stay grounded in truth, keep faith in the lead, cause walking in the Spirit is everything we need. So welcome to the table, conversation in flight, where the Spirit guides the words and the Muppets shine bright. Yeah, a world full of noise, but we choose inside, led by the Spirit every talk, every night.
With this two little mothers with a God with you.
Okay.
Copy. Come on, YouTube. It's not right. How's everything going?
Okay, how's everything going with you?
Oh, I'm alright. I'm just trying to. I got some packages. I'm trying to my stuff for that prototype thing.
Oh yes, that's right. You hear that, Rosalind? You hear that, Latanya?
Huh? Oh, they are.
You mentioned you mentioned Connie's on too. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to. I don't know where my sister's at. I'm just trying to get the stuff out the bag like that. Well, I ain't got everything yet. See how it works out. You know what? I talked to my coworker today, right?
Uh-huh.
He was talking about it. He actually invented something that's patented. I was like, I didn't even know that.
He what?
He invented something that's patented.
He invented something for what?
Yeah, he designed something.
Oh.
Yeah, he told me. It was he told me it was a rake, like when you're raking like rocks or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn it, flip it over, and you smooth it out.
Wait, I didn't hear that last part.
It's like you flip it over and it smooths out. It smooths out what you just Yeah, I know that is crazy. No, I said it he invented a rake that you just flip over and it's smooth. Like say you grabbing some dirt and then you smooth it out on the other side.
Oh, okay.
And I was talking to him. I thought that was already invented. You know, that's like kind of common. Like you would think. But when he told me, they're like, no, it's not even. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. So.
Oh, I thought they already had something like that.
Yeah, they didn't. I talked to my dad. He said, no, they don't even have nothing like that. He said you have to buy two different things. You have to buy a rake and then buy something else.
Oh, okay.
So he just put it on one. I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like stuff you never thought about. You thought it's made like common, kind of common sense. You think it was made.
Yeah.
And then find out that it's not even made yet. It hasn't even been made.
Yeah, I really thought that was already made. Wow.
Yeah, because we was talking about the dogs got diarrhea. And my dad was thinking about they should make a diaper thing that can do this. I'm like, you might as well just make that up. It's nothing exists. I was looking it up. Like, they have something like that?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But anyway, that's all going on me. I got tomorrow off, so that's good.
Yeah, so do I. But I had today off because I had a doctor's appointment.
Oh, yeah, you said it,
yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, other than that, let's see this here. Oh, so what's the topic today?
Well, welcome everyone to No Strings Attached. I can hear that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, welcome everyone to No Strings Attached. So tonight, I'm gonna be like Joe. Tonight we got a good one for you tonight. Now, this is gonna be I have a couple of videos on the same lady, on the same person. I have 2 videos from Pastor Rock Leach of Social Fire. Then I have one from joy105.com. I guess I'll use that one. You probably like that one better, Slave of Christ, because that person never speaks. They just put their comments like on the screen. So you'll be able to give your response better instead of hearing someone talking as they're responding. Except the second video, I am going to use Pastor Rock Leach's video for that one, but this first one I'll use joy105.com. Apparently this quote unquote pastor Jameliah, I don't know how to pronounce her name, Jameliah Gooden, something like that. Approximately 3 years ago, it's like she went viral because of something she said on the pulpit. Now she's supposed to be a quote unquote pastor, but something she said made her go viral. So I will share the video so you can see what it is. Hold on 1 second. Okay, let me go to. Okay, so once again, this video is from joy105.com. And we'll use this video. So the first, actually, you're going to see she also went viral again now 3 years prior. So I'm sorry, 3 years prior she went viral. And so now she went viral again. So I think in the beginning of the video with her short here, that's now that she went viral. But then at some point in the video, you're going to see 3 years prior, where that's when she initially went viral for what she said.
Kingdom marriages, y'all got a whole problem.
Sorry, this part here. This is when now she's gone viral again now at this time. Wait a minute. Okay, so I will play the video now. Let me start over.
Kingdom marriages, y'all got a whole problem. No, I ain't got no problem. You want me to have one. I ain't go viral for nothing. I protects me and mine. Hell, it was hell. I never knew I could.
Okay, so this part here, this is when she initially went viral 3 years ago for saying what she's going to say and how she's saying it.
Go through so much hell, Trina. It was hell. The woman from Atlanta that tried to come in between me and my husband. This woman says she's a prophetess. She got a word for my husband. I said, no, you ain't got a word for him. You got a word for us. Natasha Davis. I told you, I'm not your typical first lady. This first lady fight. And if I catch you in the street, I warned you. I warned you. I'm a Brooklyn chick. That'll never change. I'm just an anointed Brooklyn chick. And I'm coming for that ass. To go see.
Yeah, sorry for her, But yeah, she went viral apparently for what she just said. So I wanted to get your thoughts on that part that I just shared.
I mean, she's a person, so since she's a Christian, she obviously don't think nothing wrong with the language she's using.
I can't hear you.
I don't know why you can't hear me for some reason. I don't know, it's my microphone or something. Hold on, can
Yeah,
you hear me now?
can hear you now. Yeah,
Oh,
because
I
you're
don't know what's
placing
going
I'm
on.
so far away.
I checked
But I
on
can hear
but
that.
yeah, I think she like, I don't know. She just, I don't know. I don't get. She just cursing, and I guess she's still in ministry because, like you said, I guess it's something recent you about to play.
Yeah, this is recent. This right here with her with the red she has on. But
Mm-hmm.
initially, that one that I mean, that part that just
What was the
popped up.
pushback? What is the response from people? Do you know? Or
No, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what people in the comments were saying. I mean, I don't
oh,
know who
okay.
this lady is, but apparently this, of course, everybody's making a response about this
Oh, okay.
because here it is. She's on the pulpit, supposed to be a pastor, and she's supposed to be preaching, but here it is. She's talking about some woman who had a quote unquote prophetic word for her husband, and apparently she didn't like that. I don't know what transpired between her and this lady. I don't know
Yeah.
if she's just overly jealous in regards to her husband. Maybe there's something going on in their marriage, because why would you come on the pulpit and say things like that? And again, you're supposed to be a believer first and foremost, and you're up there talking about you're a Brooklyn chick, and if I can meet you outside, I warned you, and I'm gonna come for that. I'm gonna come for your behind. Like, who does that?
Yeah, some people like her do.
But I was actually waiting for your signature question or saying.
What?
It's like,
Oh no!
where, where?
No! I don't even think about that. They seem like she whatever that is. Is that their her church? I guess.
Yeah, I guess they both. I guess they have a church. I think this right here was a particular conference she put on, but that other one prior, I don't know what that was. I don't know if she was at her church or speaking at somebody else's church. I don't know. But it doesn't matter because everything that she said, she's way out of line.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think what was it? What was it? So she was just sharing her. What was she talking about though? She was sharing about some women that gave her prophetic words and saying she's a false prophet. Is that what was going on?
All I know, this clip here that they keep showing
I
is
was just
just,
focusing on her to use her use of language.
I'm sorry,
They were just focusing on her use of language.
it's not just her profanity, but her attitude. And why are you up there talking about your marriage? Like, why do you
Oh,
feel threatened about your husband if she's giving a prophetic word? Was she giving him a prophetic word, just the two of them? Like, were they not all
yeah.
in the same place? So, why would, and again, why is her husband allowing her up there to just spew all of this nonsense? He does nothing. Yep, she does need soap for her mouth. Yep. These people are like they just out of line. I don't understand that. And they don't think, what do they say? They don't think two qualms about it. And especially here, you're supposed to be in the house of God, and this is how you're acting. And then the people in the congregation are all for it. Like, what is wrong with people in the church today? The so-called church. Her husband does nothing. He says nothing. No other elder will come up there and take the mic from her and have her sit down. Nobody says anything. So this is now at some conference um, that she had for like women. And again, she's going to start talking about her husband. Why? I don't know. There must be, I don't know, seems like there's trouble in paradise, as they say.
About my child. I love you ladies, but I'm gonna give you the truth. Some of you worry about your man more than you worry about your own child.
Now she just talks about some of you women worry more about your man than you worry about your child. But that's you. You worrying more about your husband than you worrying about the affairs of Christ.
You don't like what I said? Meet me outside. How about that?
See, there she goes again. You don't like what I said? Meet me outside. Now she talks about she's a Brooklyn girl. Now when I heard that, it's like, I'm sorry. Here the New York rises up in me. It's like, okay, I'll meet you outside. Come over here. I'll meet you outside. Oh, you did? You seen this video before? Yeah, it's terrible.
Open your Bibles.
Why are they going to open their Bibles for show? You're not going to preach the word.
My husband.
See, now she's going to talk about her husband. Why? If you just finished telling the ladies they worry more about their husbands than their children, now you're going to start talking about your husband. For what?
Nah, don't clap. Nah, don't clap. I told you I'm not like everybody. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different. Nah, don't clap. Nah, don't clap. Excuse me. Leave her right there. Give her back. See, y'all playing in church.
What in the world she's just saying to her?
I don't know. He said that she like got so. He said bakalakan man. He said no. I'm not
Bacalao.
playing. I don't know what he's saying. I don't know. Baklava? I like
No,
baklava.
I
That
said
dessert?
bacalao.
Oh, I like the baklava dessert.
Oh yeah, baklava. You're pregnant, baklava. What about you are a child of God? Are you talking about me? Because I said what I said. There we go. But yeah, I don't know what that was. And what was that for? But anyway,
Yeah.
I'll play more.
Baklava.
I don't play with the
Huh?
Oh, then you would play it. I was listening.
Okay.
devil. I'm gonna ring that. Don't clap. Let me tell you something. For every attack that came to our house,
I think when she just said, let me tell you something, I'm just realizing it. I've seen this a few times. I think she was talking to her husband there. Let me tell you something. Like, oh gosh. Anyway, sorry.
there is an onus that we gotta fight the devil harder. See, I don't know if y'all want your marriage, but I want mine. Glassman First Lady Kim just stand up. Y'all stand up, please, because they've been married forever. And I don't know if you are having issues in your marriage, but see, when the enemy tried to come against mine, he got a problem. I don't know, because this is a good man, Savannah. It's a good man, Savannah. And I declare and I decree the victory, not just in my house, in your house. We gonna die together. You hear me? We gonna die together. We got something we say, to the dirt or to the dirt. And I'm letting you know, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And every tongue that I don't care if the witch is listening. I don't care if the warlock is listening. I bind every word curse that you.
Yeah, there you go. What is with warlocks and witches and word curses? Where do you see any of that in the Bible? Yeah. Yabba dabba do. Oh, okay. Oh no, no. I thought you were saying. I thought you were gonna be a child of God. You're gonna go out there. No, no. I'm just joking though. Yeah, I don't know about her being a child of God. No. But what is this? I'll never understand why people always bring witches and warlocks. There are no witches and warlocks trying to pull your marriage apart. You all are doing that all on your own. Any thoughts?
No, I mean, I don't really have no comment really. I mean, it's like the same thing. I don't know. Somebody acting crazy on stage and stuff. And she's, I guess she came from the, I don't know, Pentecostal background, charismatic background.
Yeah, definitely charismatic, that's for sure.
Yeah, people, the crowd probably found she like they like how she speaks and teaches, and so a lot of women like that. That her husband he probably came from that background also, so
Yeah,
he's
he's right there in the front with his hands
yeah
up.
he wouldn't be against it. So I mean, I don't know. It's like asking, I don't know why dogs barking. They gonna bark, so I don't expect them to do anything different.
Oh my gosh. But I mean, it's again, it's just goes to show like how I mean, people really have no reverence or fear for the Lord, and nobody will tell her she's out of line, and that's the problem. People over there cheering and hallelujah. What you
One thing everybody
hallelujah?
tell her, I mean, even everybody tell them out of line, nothing's gonna happen. We
Huh?
talked about if anyone tells her she's out of line, nothing's really gonna happen because I think we talked about before that nowadays, as long as you have a following and you have financial ability or availability to rent out a place or construct a building, you can have a church.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no like uh, test you have to go through really. No one can come in and say no outside of that you can't build a building somewhere. So as long as you have a following, you first have to have a following. Then from there, that's when you can build a building. So it doesn't really, no one's gonna. I mean, can't really do nothing nowadays. So nothing's gonna go. You can say stuff against it, but they're not gonna stop.
Yeah, which
So,
goes to show how much people really don't care about their walk with Christ. They don't care about him. They don't care about his word. They don't care about being holy. And they know her carrying on like this is not right. But no one
you
will go,
you
not
said
even
they
her
like
husband.
who?
Huh?
They like meaning who?
All those people in the crowd.
No,
Her
I don't think
husband.
so. I think they just what they want.
They what?
I don't think that. I think they believe. I think they agree with her.
Oh, you think well, I mean, I can see they agree, but I truly believe they know in their hearts what she's doing is not right. You acting a fool like that and not one person in there? Not one? And not even her husband again, like I said.
Well, yeah. I mean, just I don't know. I don't. I don't think they're. What did it say? I was looking at the verses and stuff. What is it? Second
About
Corinthians chapter
itching
4.
ears?
No. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3-4. Um, Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3-4. Let me pull it up. Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 3-4. 3-4. Oh, this is Paul speaking right to the Corinthian church. It says, even if our gospel is veiled, it is veiled to those who are perishing, in whose case the God of this world has blinded the minds of the unbelieving, so that they may not see the light of the gospel of the glory of Christ, whose name is your God. So I guess it's saying what I'm saying, that their mind, they're blinded, so
Hmm.
they don't even see what's wrong. So it's veiled. So I wouldn't say they actually know what's wrong. They just whatever they seeing is true.
Yeah.
That's what I say about that.
Hmm.
Strong, give them a
Okay.
strong delusion. Second Thessalonians
Yes.
chapter 2, verse 10-12. Strong delusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
And what is the other one where it talks about people no longer want to hear sound doctrine but have itching ears? I forget what that is. Where did you just read that?
No, I didn't read that.
Okay. Yeah.
Strong meat belongs to them that are full age to discern both good and evil. I guess Hebrews chapter 5, verse 13 to 14. That are full, I said strong meat. No, yeah, strong meat.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Hebrews chapter 5.
No, 2 Timothy 4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, 2 Timothy 4:3. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachings, having itching ears. And they shall, and number 4, and they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall
Return
be
to
turned
fables.
to fables. Yeah,
Yeah. So yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, well, she's gonna say some more stuff.
Placed over me and my husband. I come against every demon in hell that tried to come against my marriage. In fact, tonight I'm gonna rock his world.
So funny. And I'm a rock his world. He's so comedic when you be looking at it. What kind of this? You got that organ playing. Trying to emphasize what she said.
Exactly. And then she's strutting up like a peacock, and now she's doing a stretching exercise,
I
getting
don't
ready.
know what's going on. This is crazy. This is crazy. Wild up. You got them. Let me so many. Hold on. Let me so many people. Okay, let me see. Okay, everybody. Get the lady out there in front. That they got on shirts, I guess, represent the church. I don't know.
What Tanya said,
People
what?
people putting their hands up.
Wait, I
This
can't
is
hear
crazy.
you.
This is crazy. I think it's just doing it. No, so I was zooming in, looking at the crowd, but I think they're just doing it for entertainment. It just, engaging and engages the audience.
Mm-hmm.
You got that organ playing real loud. And probably a lot of
Yes.
these people is what they're used to growing up. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking that's my assumption, and they're used to that kind of preaching style.
Yeah.
And she most likely grew up in that environment also, so that's what they gravitate towards. And they like women who are kind of present themselves in a form of authority
Mm-hmm.
or leadership. Like, so I can see women like that even at work. Like, you kind of notice some women how they
Yeah.
how like they communicate and stuff.
Uh-huh.
You can tell they're in positions of authority or leadership.
Yeah.
It's like you can just pick it up for some reason, even though you don't know them, just how they carry themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Rock his world.
Oh,
That's crazy.
that's more than
That
crazy.
is crazy. How's that even? I always kind of understand what the husband and wife dynamics are at home with that kind of relationship.
Well,
Because he don't preach, does he? Well, I'm assuming he doesn't, because it seemed like she's taking the main.
he's supposed to
Gets.
be a bishop, quote unquote.
Oh, okay, but I kind of wonder what that dynamic is at home. Like, what's the? I don't know. It's
No, kind
ridiculous.
of looks like
You know,
she's
when
a
I see stuff like that, I be thinking. I've
uh-uh.
been thinking when they got to get. This is my thought. I could be wrong. I'm thinking a lot of those times, like the men get with these women. I'm saying this situation, the woman kind of is more grounded in her faith,
Uh-huh.
and she ends up getting with a guy who's kind of not really grounded. He kind of just um, going through the motions, and then he don't really even look on his own in the Bible, and so she feels sorry for him and more, empathetic towards empathize or sympathize toward his state. And so she feels like, well, let me go ahead and kind of guide him along and encourage him and build him up and support him. And then they end up getting married, and that's when she starts just taking over. So and then he kind of just falling behind her. That's what I think be happening with these. Like, I'd be kind of curious when they first met, like where was he at individually as far as the beliefs, and see is it actually what transpired right now where she's on stage talking about. I ain't gonna say it again, but yeah, I wanted to say it again, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm kind of curious how that just what the family dynamic is.
I don't know. It's just.
I mean, but that's what they do. I don't know. It's just kind of the same. That's kind of thing. Like if I go in, like sit in, like man, what is going on? I'll probably walk out or something. I don't know.
I would hope so.
I've only walked out one time. I remember where did I walk out? I remember this is off topic. I went in there and they had like a revival night or something.
Uh-huh.
This is I never understood that. That's ridiculous to me. You know what? Anyway, I don't know. That's my opinion. What's revival? You know what? What is that? You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, I don't know what you're saying.
Like revival night. Like you set aside a week for revival.
You see, I don't really understand what their definition of revival is. I don't know when people say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have a revival night," but
revival week or weekend. It's like I don't know. Well, I don't know where that started from, but a lot of I can say the predominantly that I know, the predominantly black congregations in a city that a lot of people go to, is always a week set aside during the year for revival.
Yeah.
And so you have all the guest speakers come there. That's crazy. I just brought this back to my remembrance. There's like a guest speaker there that preaches that came from a different church or something like that. And so because he came, they're going to be pushing you to make sure you tithe or give even more. Because that's a guest speaker. And then it's like I don't understand that. It's like a I don't know, but that's what I don't know how I got to that. That's not how I got to it. So I remember I went to one. It was in North Carolina. It was in Salisbury. Was it Salisbury? Wait, hold on. Was it Salisbury? Yeah, Salisbury. And I was sitting there. They had a person up there preaching. He was an Alpha Phi Alpha, which is one of the black fraternities of the Divine Nine, they call them.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, they started singing. The kids were in there. And they started singing "I Can Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly. I'm like, what in the world? What does that song got to do with what? I believe I can fly. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh, no, that's why I walked out. I remember I walked out. I'm like, what is this?
Wow.
You know what? It was the AME Zion Church.
Oh, okay.
And I think what I remember is that they have pastors. I think it's like a structured setup with the pastors that come there. But I can't remember what I learned about that. But yeah, that's what happened. But there's the time I walked out. I'm like, what is this? Anyway, okay, that's it. All to say about that.
Oh, okay. Latanya said she grew up in a Baptist church, and so they had revival.
Yeah, revival?
Revival night for a week.
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, what happened the rest of the year? Is that when more demons get cast out or something? I'm just talking about like this is the week where the cloud of glory, but it's really gonna be going on. This is crazy. What this week? This week among all of the weeks of the year.
Mm-hmm. But it's the same thing. Like they have a week of prayer for. Okay, this is healing. This is a healing service.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, something like that. Healing service. Come down and get your healing. Empty all your pockets. No, but yeah, so.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, okay.
Okay, like I said, here she's stretching. She's getting ready for tonight. Huh?
All right.
Here she go again. Okay.
Y'all gonna hear Bishop screaming all the way in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh.
I just want to listen to her. I don't know
What?
No, I'm just trying to listen where she's going with. I know where she's going. Just want to listen to the rest of this clip. No, I know what she's saying. I know what she's implying. Yeah, I'm just listening.
No, I know, but I'm like, she's saying again. She's saying, and her husband's right there, and they don't do a thing.
But no, I don't. I'm not. I mean, me. I don't even ask that question because it's not a surprise. I don't even. It's not even a question to ask what they. You know. I guess learning a lot of this is not even a surprise to me. I think for me, I start getting desensitized to these people because it's like it's nothing new. It's like this. That's how they operate. So I don't. They'll say invite. I think it'd be better like invite people up, like engaging.
Yeah.
Like, oh, come on up. I don't think nobody gonna do that though. That's the crazy thing.
No, of course not. Because this is a conference she's having. She's speaking, quote unquote, right now. So she's not gonna have anybody come up there.
No, I'm talking about be good on when we broadcasting that people come up and give their disagreements,
Oh,
agreements.
people like who?
I mean, I don't know. I guess more people that I like the engage. I like when engagement goes on when people, people like, well, this. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I don't got nothing to say about this. He is going on and on.
Well, Latanya says, she says, Slave of Christ is correct. There was a guest speaker for the week. We had we had special guest choirs. Yes, pushing extra giving. I didn't like revival time as a young person. I was at church all week.
Yeah, that's what they do. It's like they. I don't. Yeah. It's like a setup. I think it's like a business model or something. Not they're running like a business, but each week this is where we're gonna be really getting increased financial support for this church. Let's bring them in. I don't know, ridiculous. You know what's so crazy? I remember the Voice of the Martyrs. You can bring people from other countries. That'd be something, just to share Christians from other countries their experience. But they don't really do that. Not no black churches I'm aware of, predominantly black churches.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't think when it comes to the whole revival meeting week, I don't think every church. I think some churches they genuinely. Sorry, I can't even speak. They're really believing for the Lord to move in their midst, and I don't know, for people to get filled again with the Holy Spirit, to be filled more.
Yeah, every church. I don't know every church. If you attend any church for any prolonged period of, well, say a season, 4 seasons, they're gonna have that revival segment go through. It's gonna happen. Now, I don't know. Was Brooklyn Tabernacle like that?
No.
They didn't have no like specific during their year. This is gonna be breakthrough week or something. I don't know.
No, Brooklyn Tabernacle's not. Well, I know it's not just black churches, but I mean, Brooklyn Tabernacle's not a black church, and it's non-denominational. And no, Pastor Simba doesn't do stuff like that. No.
Well, I don't think any church is really non-denominational.
Huh?
I don't think any church is really non-denominational.
Oh, why you say that?
Because I think when you start digging into whoever the pastors are of the church, you start to kind of get an idea like what background they're coming from. They won't specifically state their background as their upbringing, I guess, and what they taught traditionally, whatever, as their church. But I think I've learned that if you start asking more questions about the background of the pastor, you get an idea where they're coming from as far as they're growing up and stuff. But they say non-denominational, though. I think people like that because people get a view about different denominations and how they practice things. So people like kind of flexibility. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if maybe Pastor Simba, because the church is non-denominational, because I know he'll always say there are no such things as denominations in the Bible. There are no Baptists, there are no Pentecostals, none of that. So that's why they fall under
that's true.
denominational. What spirit is she under? It's definitely not the Holy Spirit, Connie.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, this is a different type of worship. You may not like your.
What a different type of worship? Worship of what? Like, what?
But I like mine.
And then she goes strutting again like a peacock. And what you pushing and anyway.
Don't cover Kelsey's ears. Listen. Now, y'all people, Elder Iris is like, Lord, what we gonna do with her? See, that's what's wrong with the body of Christ. It's okay for the world to do all that, but when it comes to you and celebrating and doing what you got to do for kingdom marriages, y'all got a whole problem.
Like someone said, yeah, let the world do what the world's going to do. I don't even think the world would even get up there and say half of the stuff she just said. They have more sense and class. And why you want to be like the world anyway? The Bible talks about we're supposed to be separate. We're supposed to be holy. We're supposed to be a peculiar people. Well, yeah, she really is a peculiar people.
No, I ain't got no problem. You want me to have one. I ain't go viral for nothing. I protects me and mine. Amen. Y'all sit down. You single ladies, I could get you married. Dang. Ain't that it, sister? Oh, I could get you married. And now if you want to stay married, that's on you. But I get you a man. That's easy. Everybody that want just raise your hand. And those that want a companion, raise your hand. See, a companion is somebody you just want to go travel with. You want to go have something to eat. She said, look, see there? She said, that's all right. Yeah.
She talks about quote unquote kingdom marriages, but now she's talking about who just wants a companion. Huh? So Tanya says, I think black churches only do this like in the South. You see this a lot. And I think black churches are, I don't even know where her church is. Well, she's from Brooklyn. She's a Brooklyn chick, she said. No, ma'am, there is a place for everything. Where is the message of Jesus? It's me, myself, and I. And what she wants to do to her husband. Good grief.
Open your Bible. See, y'all, I just want to say thank you for trusting me all of these years.
Okay, enough of that one. So, let's see. What's Rosin saying? Her husband's prayers will not be answered because he is the head. Yeah, well, that's the question. That's a Jeopardy question. Is he the head? You gonna say something?
Oh no, I'm yawning.
Well, I know that.
No, I'm just tired. Okay, so.
Okay, well, enough of that one. Yeah, I'm gonna put Rock Leach's because she apparently did a clapback, because so many people did responses to her video.
Oh, so this lady responded.
Yeah, she responded.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
so
okay. I didn't hear what she said.
So I'm gonna go to his video.
This is Rock
Leach
with Socialfy.
Okay, wait. Let me go to where is it? Okay. Okay, there we go.
To her response, she had a live video that she do every morning, and she talks about how she's not a content creator while she is creating content. This is the thing that I think is wrong with her. She don't think about what she's saying before she say it. I'm praying that God give her clarity of mind and precision of thought. What's going on, y'all? Okay, I'm gonna let y'all hear what she say. I'm gonna let you hear it in its entirety. Use that church phrase, the entirety. All right, here we go. Let y'all hear this right here.
Yeah, and I'll try to not stop it, unless you want me to stop it, but I'll let it play. Huh?
No.
Not that video, but this one right here.
While you guys are turning to the book of Daniel, let me just say this.
Say it.
I thank God for every time I go viral. I thank God for the bloggers, the vloggers, and the negativity. I thank God for it. Because where people are clout chasing, the Lord has allowed me the kingdom built. And about unless you are relevant. It's when they stop talking, sugar. I want you guys to know this. Thank you for every negative word, every negative comment, every time I'm viral or I'm saying something that you don't understand, because I am a comedian and everyone knows it. But you only want to talk about those who are relevant.
Only
Okay, what do you think?
Mike was muted. No, I mean, she just. I think she just. I mean, she just. I don't know why she even responded.
Well, I guess I should say to you, are you surprised that she responded?
No, I didn't respond. Surprised me about these people. This is what they do.
What'd you say?
No, I say nothing surprises me about what these people do. Yeah.
But she's mentioning about how she thanks God that for all negativity, all the negative comments. It's like whenever others are bringing correction to people like her that say things like that she said, they always have this type of language. Oh, I thank God for the negativity, because you're not talking about people. You're only talking about people who are relevant. Who says you're relevant? And again, because somebody's bringing correction to what you said, you always think it's people coming against you. It's that they always talk that way.
Yeah.
And she's thanking God because she went viral. God didn't do it.
Want to talk about folk that's relevant. Okay. All right.
Understand this. Talking about people who are relevant doesn't hurt us. It helps you.
Ooh.
Because you need numbers and we don't. You are a content creator. We are kingdom builders. They're different. Content creator, kingdom builders.
See, this is why she need to. This is why she need to thank folks she talk. I'm gonna break that down right there, because that makes no sense. But okay, we're literally watching you on YouTube. You got a YouTube channel. You say you are a kingdom builder, but you're a content creator too. And you say there's a girl. You come on now, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yep, I agree.
This makes no sense to me. What are we doing here? We just gonna act like she not on YouTube right here, like everybody else is, responding on YouTube to the YouTubers, calling us bloggers and stuff. But you vlog too. You in your car right now with a camera, looking at yourself. Done got your outfit together, got your best polka dots on. I guess that's your best. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna do that. Let's go. Let's finish this right here.
So you need us, baby. We thank you for the free advertisement. And so I want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, if you please be so kind, turn.
Now let's deal.
And she thinks.
No, I said.
I'm sorry?
No, I didn't say anything.
Were you going to say something?
No, I was listening to her. That's all. I was listening.
Well, that was the extent to her clapping back.
Oh, okay.
Latanya said, "Can you even call church today the church that Jesus was referring to when he told Peter, 'Upon this rock I will build my church'?" Yeah, that definitely is not God's church where she's at. Yeah, so that's her clap back, and she thinks, people doing response videos on her, it's helping them, and they're trying to get clout, and she thinks she's so high and mighty and so importante. But I like the way when Rock was mentioning it, he was like, "You're not that relevant, okay? You're not that relevant. Nobody really knows who you are." So, like, okay.
I don't know. Maybe
But
she
what did you
is.
think of her clapback?
I didn't think nothing of it. She just talking. I don't really.
I can't hear you.
No, I said I don't think anything of it. I think she's just talking. I really don't have no wasted with. I don't. That's what she does. Um, she got people who go to the church, follow her to the ministry. Her and her husband, and just listen to what they say. And then she gets online. Oh, people respond. She always looks at the reaction of her videos or whatever she posts. So she's interested in what the response is to what she's teaching.
Mm-hmm.
And so she looks at the one as a negative and feels she needs to address it.
Connie said she can't hear you either. See, it's not with me.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. I
Okay, that's because I don't know what you
think the
do.
microphone. I put a
Now we're
microphone in my
hear
mouth
you.
now.
See, now we can hear you.
Yeah, I put a microphone in my mouth.
Yeah, I think that's what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is just sad. A sad. I mean, oh, it's. I don't think we needed all that in your mouth now in the mic, but it's just all about. Oh, hi, Krista. All about the money. The word of Hashim shouldn't be a business. Double judgment. That's what the Bible says. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, I don't know about these. I don't know about these individuals and these women who are in pastoral positions they don't belong in, and but that's never going to change.
Yeah.
And again, these women being more in control, even if they're quote unquote co-pastors with their husband, it's like you always see the women setting this, like you had mentioned a little while ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, that's I mean I had something else, but again, that could wait for another time. But wait, did you hear anything on Instagram about this Nigerian man who went to China?
No.
No. Okay.
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay. Well, no, I just heard it today.
Uh-huh.
And wait, okay. I'll just do this real quick. Let's see if okay, let me see. Uh I'm trying to see if it's going to and I just had it too. Oh, okay. Where is it at? Ugh, what's that? Okay, here it is. This one right here. Um can you see? Okay. It says an African man boarded a train in China and took a seat
Mm-hmm.
beside a Chinese passenger. As soon as he sat down, the Chinese man covered his nose in a way that clearly suggested he thought the African man smelled bad. Rather
Okay.
than getting upset or starting an argument, the African man simply covered his own nose and sat quietly. A few minutes later, the Chinese man removed his hand and went back to minding his own business. The African man, however, kept his nose covered. A classic case of I don't want peace, I want problems. I guess apparently, so here's the other picture.
So what is this
Apparently,
about?
this is oh yeah, oh gosh, yeah.
What?
Well, apparently this is it seems like this is a racial issue. This African man was in China and he was sitting on the train, and apparently that guy next to him, um,
Why is it
covered.
racial?
I don't know because that's what they're saying. That's what they're
What?
saying. I don't know. That's
It's
what
always
that.
it's probably a black person said that. It's always a racial thing when someone's black people and any other ethnicity gotta be racial. I mean, some people just look for all they think is look through the lens of a racial issue, no matter what.
But they
Maybe that
also have.
no, what?
No, go ahead. Sorry.
No, what are you saying? Oh,
No, I was
no.
gonna say there was also a video of another African man who got on the train, and he went and he sat down. But I don't know. To me, I'm kind of thinking when he went to sit down, you're squeezing in between where there's no space. So of course the people are gonna get up.
I don't. Yeah, I couldn't. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, but
Maybe.
apparently there's some racial issue with him being and the Chinese man like, oh, you think, and so he did exactly what the Chinese guy did, and then the Chinese guy,
Oh.
yeah, I don't know,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know. It's just I have no idea. See, you'd have to
I don't
be
know, like those cases with those two cases with the big trials that came out with
big
the guy who
trials.
got the 14-year-old boy who got killed by the Asian guy who owned the store.
I didn't hear about that one.
Oh, it was like a big trial.
Oh,
They said he killed the boy. They was trying to charge him for murder.
why did he kill
So,
him?
um, well, so I guess in the case he got proven innocent, but they was saying that it was a racial issue. And they started talking about how Asians and other ethnicities set up stores in black communities, and if they don't like us
Mm-hmm.
or races, why do they set up stores? And then they was telling about blacks to stop patronizing those stores.
Mm-hmm.
That goes
Oh,
on. So
mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what was going on. But the reason, well, they said that he hunted him down and shot him in the back. He got shot in the back. That's how he got killed.
Mm-hmm.
So they're saying that the Asian guy would deliberately, intentionally tried to wanted to shoot him and murder and kill him.
Oh, wow.
And so that's what the whole thing was about. And
Hmm.
so yeah, so what happened in the store is that the 14-year-old boy walked in on the camera. He went to get some water out of a refrigerator,
Mm-hmm.
and then he puts the water back. But even when he walks in, the guy's wife is looking at him suspiciously
Oh.
in the store. Now that store, I guess the community, I'm thinking it's primarily black people that patronize that store anyway. So she spotted it. She focused on him though. And so he went in there and he put the water back, and then he was while he's about to leave, she confronted him and said, I guess like you got take that out your pocket. He had a hoodie on, and he said take it out the pocket because she still was thinking he stole some water. And he took his hands out of his pocket, and said I didn't have anything. And so reason why reason why because he had a bulge in the front of his hoodie pocket. So she thought it was water. So I'm thinking that she thought it was water, right? And so he said, took his hand out of his pocket and said he didn't have anything, but he still didn't empty that bulge in his pocket. Like, what is that in his pocket? And so her husband and son confronted him, wanted to further confront him and ask him, gets like, what's in your pocket? So he decided just to walk outside, and his son and the father followed him outside. So we turned and saw them, and he took off running. And then when he was running, that's when the happened where the father shot him and hit him in the back and killed him.
Wow. Okay, that's
So
ridiculous.
so that's what happened. But what happened was that they found out what was in his pocket was a gun.
It was a gun.
Yeah. It was a
Oh, okay.
gun that he had. The reason why they know it was a gun because when he got shot, they said that he had a gun on him, and the same gun he had on him was the same gun he took photos with previously before he went inside the store. He's posting photos of him with that same gun,
Wow.
and he's 14 years old. Was that?
Wow. No, I kind of thought when they were saying what's that in the front of his hoodie, in my head I was like, that's probably a gun he has.
Yeah, it was a gun. He's 14 years old, so it was illegal for him to carry a gun in South Carolina anyway. But that has nothing to do with him getting shot. What happened getting shot is that the father and the son said while they was running after him, right?
Mm-hmm.
That something happened where the boy fell. He was throwing his book bag, whatever, just trying to run.
Mm-hmm.
And they said he fell or something. His son said they said he fell. When he hit the ground, the gun somehow came out. The boy grabbed the gun, and that's when his son said that he has a gun. And his father decided to shoot him.
Wow, that's
so
crazy.
so that's what happened. So I forgot what it said. He pointed at him. Anyway, he had a gun. So people were complaining like, "Well, you running after him for a bottle of water and stuff like that." That's what people a lot of focus on. But you find out it's not illegal to run after somebody if they steal something from your store. That's not illegal. The whole thing was about the shooting thing, and so
that made no sense.
So what I guess the thing about it is that so they try to get him for murder. So I guess when I was looking at it, I was looking for both perspectives. From the 14-year-old boy, he knew he didn't steal any water, but they didn't know that. You know, he has a bulge in his pocket. I'm getting confronted by these people that own the store, and then I'll decide to walk out, and then I see them still confront me because they know they're trying to find what's in my pocket. They think it's the water, but I know it's a gun. So I'm gonna take off because I'm not supposed to have a gun anyway.
Right.
So if I take out a gun, I'm definitely gonna be in trouble. You know, you don't call the police. Police gonna come. He has a gun, so forth and so on. They run it because they think it's a water bottle, so they don't know. And they decided to chase him, I guess, because I think they had over 200 calls prior of people stealing from their store.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was 2 altercations with the same father where he shot. he got 2 other shooting incidents.
Wow.
But in any event, though, they probably was like, they getting tired of stealing stuff, and this time they ain't gonna let this person go. Is their store getting tired of getting stuff stolen? This time we had it up to here with that. We're gonna chase after him. And then, he fell, he grabbed the gun. Who knows he was trying to shoot it at his son or not? No one knows, but his son said he grabbed the gun. And that's when his son said he had a gun. So the father, he's scared, he don't know what this boy about to do with the gun. He don't know he's about to shoot his son. And the father had the gun, so he shot him to protect his son.
Wow.
And so that's what happened. So, and then, but the prosecution, the family, they hire a prosecutor. They try to say that they got Mr. Chow deliberately, intentionally trying to hunt this boy down and kill him. And that's what they were trying to get him for, like murder or first degree or something like that. It means you premeditated. And that's what they went by. So he got the jury heard the evidence and stuff, and he was proven innocent of first degree or whatever murder. So I think he could have got manslaughter. Looking at the definition. Voluntary manslaughter is like a heat of passion, making a decision based on emotions.
Yeah.
But the prosecution just was trying to get him for murder. And that's why they lost. Wow. Because it wasn't first degree murder based on the story that Mr. Chow shared, It was manslaughter, but they didn't try to get him for that. So that's why he got off. So that was just the whole thing about it. So it was a big discussion about why did he run after this boy for a bottle of water if he did steal a bottle of water. Asian, they don't want him in the store. They was racially profiling him, following him around. Then they chased him, hunted down, shot him in the back. They're saying the son probably could have lied about that he was actually shooting it at him or pointed it at him.
Yeah.
Which because no one knows but the son and the father. But it's on the 911 call. You can hear the father trying to do CPR and the son calling the police.
Wow.
So but no one, only what his son said. No, he could have been. I mean, he could have not have pointed it at his son. Who knows? They only know that.
Mm-hmm.
But it is true they held that he had the gun. But then some people said, no, they planted the gun on him, put his hand on the gun. I was like, oh, come on, I don't know about all that. It's a lot of stuff that has to happen. But yeah, so that was one of the big cases. They always said it's a racial thing. So when that happened, they ended up burning the store down, the convenience store. And this happened in 2023.
Oh, this didn't recently happen?
No, the trial recently happened, but this happened in 2023. That's when this happened.
Okay.
So the
Oh,
whole
wow.
time, Mr. Child been in jail for 2
Oh.
years. Yeah, he been in jail that whole time because they talked to the lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
the defense attorney that was representing him, and he actually had an interview. It was pretty good. He was explaining everything that was going on and how people was getting death threats to him because why would he defend this Asian guy? You know what they think about black people. Those kind of things. So that's what happened.
Wow.
Yeah, but I guess I was going. That's just a long story. I'm tired now, but because of talking about the racial thing going on, every time there's an incident with a black and a black person and someone who's not black, it has to be a racial thing going on.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, but it's sad if, like you said, if he goes in the store and they're already looking at him like, oh, is he going to steal something? Like, that's already the wife, right? It was already a thought in her head if she's like constantly looking at him.
Yeah, she went over there and they think that, but they have black people go to their store all the time, so you can't say it's racial. It's not like a lot of white people go to the store and he was the only black person in there because when he went in there, I think on the camera show 2 black people came in the store at the same time she was starting to confront him.
I wonder if it's because he had on a hoodie, like you said, because that.
Yeah, he had a hoodie and he had a bulge in the front of his hoodie.
Yeah.
And she thought it was water, so she telling her husband and son about it. And her husband and son trying to confront him, but he's actually has a gun. So he's 14 years old. I'm about to take off. That's what's going on.
Say that again. What is a 14-year-old doing with a gun? Why are you going to the store with a gun?
Yeah, that was a question also and stuff. I mean, he wasn't supposed to be illegal, but I think like people kind of focus on different parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was more trying to get away from if you had to, getting away from that, like what Mr. Child said happened. He fell. He had a gun. I feared for my son's life, and then I shot him. I don't know what this boy's going to do with the gun. So,
But again, do you think any of that would have happened if he would have just gone to the store and he didn't have any bulge in his hoodie?
No, because all that probably wouldn't have happened because the wife wouldn't have suspected anything because the front part of his pocket would have looked empty. So it all was like domino effect. But I don't really. I mean, a lot of this and that. What could have happened, but I was just thinking about the point where he shot him, and they said that he intentionally hunted him down and chased him to shoot him. I don't believe that. So if I was in that case, I would have shot him also. I would have done the same thing.
Uh-oh.
Based on what he said, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
If I'm with my son, we chasing him, and then that he falls down. I don't know how old this boy is, right? It's like stuff after the fact, and you trying to put him in the mind of the people like they know all this information, but they don't. Mm-hmm. So if I'm running after this boy, my son's running after him, and this boy falls in front of me, and then my son said he has a gun. Whether he's pointed at him or not, I probably would shoot him because I don't know what he's doing with the gun. He could be shooting my son. I'm not gonna take a chance and try to wait and be like, oh well, he may not shoot my son. He might just trying to be picking it up and run off again. I don't know that.
Right.
But if you see somebody with a gun running from the store, you think they stole something, and they fall, your first thought is this person had a gun with them, so he gonna probably shoot him. So that's what I would have shot him. I wouldn't try to wait and try to figure it out whether he was going to shoot my son or not. I don't know. Or my child, I wouldn't do that. What would you do? Based on, like you running. Huh?
No, I was just thinking. I mean, if my son or my daughter was to say, "Oh, he has a gun," I mean, I don't know if I would say, "Oh, well, do I have a second? Let me look to see what he's doing. I don't know. I honestly, I
Yeah,
don't
that's the
know.
point. Yeah, it's a decision you have to make.
Yeah. It's just like when I had mentioned about if he didn't have a gun, it's like
No, I know
all
that. I know where you was going with that.
yeah, I'm just saying, all of our decisions has consequences, whether they're good or bad, and it's like
Hmm.
sometimes we got to make sure that we make the right choices. Because again, if he didn't choose to carry that gun, maybe none of this would have happened. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I mean, again, you're 14 years old. Why are you carrying a gun? Why are you
Yeah,
going
yeah.
into
I
the
don't.
store with a gun in the front pocket of your hoodie? And I'm not saying people can't wear hoodies. I wear a hoodie, but especially when if you're wearing the hood on your head.
No, he didn't have a hood on his head.
Oh, he didn't. Oh, I thought. Okay, sorry. I thought you mentioned
No,
he had.
no. When I said no, I just said he had a hoodie.
Oh,
He
he
didn't
just
have the
had a
hood on
hoodie
his
on.
head.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, no, he
but
didn't have a hood on his head. No, not that.
it's like, where did he get that gun from? Like,
I
anyway.
don't know. They never talked about that. I guess that wasn't part of the case. The case wasn't about whether he had a gun or was it. No, it was illegal.
Yeah,
It
I
wasn't.
know. Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, all these things leading up to stuff like this is like, if he didn't have a gun, he probably would
Hmm.
still be alive today. It's like,
Yeah. No, but he, lost his life, and
yeah,
parents don't have their son anymore, and
yeah,
all
14,
because of I don't. Yeah, that's
yeah.
for a situation, but that's what happened. But people, a lot of blacks is getting on it and stuff, and yeah. So
Hmm. That's like, wow.
but, yeah.
No, I sometimes, wonder how you feel about situations like that when both are your cultures.
What do
You
you
know,
mean?
because you're
Oh, you talking about
blamed.
that? No, I don't even
Yes.
think. I don't even
And,
think about.
and, oh,
No, I don't have no. I don't even
okay.
think. Yeah, I don't.
Because
I don't think like
some
that. Like,
people probably would. So I just, some
yeah, some
other
people
people,
do that. Yeah, a lot of people who do that. Well, I don't. I don't. That don't. Even- that don't even pop in my mind. I really
hmm
look at stuff like the facts and stuff. And then
yeah.
I try to put myself in both situations from different points of view.
Hmm.
That's how I kind of look at it. That's all. Or this case anyway. I just looking at it like that. Like if I was the child's father and I heard he got killed, I'm thinking like, oh, well, this person, these agents, they don't like us anyway, and they hunt my boy down. That's what's going on with the black relationship. They don't get no. All black people get the short end of the stick. If I'm thinking like that,
Hmm.
that's probably what I'm thinking. I'm not even trying to think back and try to assess, which makes sense. I can understand that. Like what actually went down. But I think it all came to the fact that which I was learning from the people's like the people, the person you pick the prosecution, they're elected, right?
Hmm.
So if you picking the person who's a prosecution, you as a prosecutor, and you get in the case, and let me get the case and see what I'm gonna do with it, and you present the charge to what you want to charge this person with, you got to kind of think about: am I getting pressure from the family, or I need to be kind of wise and see exactly what can I charge this person with who killed their son? And that's where the prosecution made a mistake. Like I said, they was trying to just charge him for murder instead of thinking about manslaughter.
Yeah.
After looking at the definition, I was looking online with the actual definitions of those. Like it would have been voluntary manslaughter.
Hmm.
You still get prison sentence.
Yeah.
Like 30. I think you get a lot of years. He's older, Mr. Johnson. He wouldn't have never made it out, but he would have just died in prison. But since they went with murder, the defense, I read was trying to do a stand your ground,
Hmm.
like self defense. But I think they went with that because they wasn't going to say, "Oh, let's go with a manslaughter charge." They wouldn't even brought that up because you got to think about defense attorney, right? You trying to make a plea deal, so prosecution wants to get him for a murder. I'm representing Mr. Chow. That's what the defense said. It makes sense. He said he was doing calculations. So let me
Hmm.
do a calculation in my number. If we go like not murder, but we go with a manslaughter, a lesser charge, Mr. Chow still gonna get 30 years. And even he know like that's true. So like now we ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna get you 30 years. We just gonna get you stand your ground, self-defense.
Mm-hmm.
And if you let's say if you present it to the judge and the judge declines it, then you got to go to trial with the charge that the prosecution put forth. So it's kind of like a strategy, also.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. So as
Mm-hmm.
defense attorney, if you think about it, that that's crazy about that. I just thought about that when he said that. You as a defense attorney also can't be honest in that situation. Because you're thinking like if you represent Mr. Chow, right, and you know that it probably is manslaughter,
Yeah.
but you intentionally say, I'm not going to bring that up. I'm just going to do a stand your ground because I know it's not going to go through. We have to go to trial, but if we do go to trial, it's just going to be for murder. It's not going to be for manslaughter. So you actually going against your conscience, knowing that Mr. Chow actually killed him and going according to the law, it's voluntary manslaughter. But I'm not going to push that.
Oh, okay, I see.
So, yeah, so that's the thing about that. So for me, I don't know if I could be a defense attorney in that situation. It's a lot of money. You get paid a lot of money though. They gonna hire you. But for me, nah, I'm looking at the case. No, it's voluntary man, but I'm not gonna mention that.
Mm.
But I know I can win the case for my client though, where you won't be in jail.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Wow.
I don't know anyway. So I guess if you ever get anybody in trouble, then
What'd you say?
if anybody ever get in any trouble, you need a lawyer. You gotta really think about, like, sit back and think.
Right.
Fortunately, nobody get in that situation like that where you have a family murder. You gotta, find out, do a prosecution.
Mm-hmm.
But then if you sit down, you really gotta think about what can I charge this person with, not go crazy, just led by your emotions. Like I want to get the most strictest penalty I can on this person, not really sitting back and looking at everything. Like, wait a minute, I can't get that, but I can get this. So that's what I thought about it anyway. So
Wow. Well, okay. Wow. I just wanted to look at some comment. Yeah. I heard about Stacy. I think it was last night. I'm like, oh my god, what happened? I was just like, oh my gosh, I'm
who's
so
Stacy?
sorry. She was a part of the Straight Talk family. Marlon Brown, his channel. And she would pop up from time to time here. I'm like, when I saw that last night, I'm like, what?
She was in the comments.
Yeah, she would come in the comment section sometimes, but
I don't know what
she's
it
a
is.
part of Mr. Brown's channel. The Straight Talk family, let's say.
Oh, okay.
Man. I just got the news early this morning. Yeah, she messaged me yesterday morning. What in tarnation? Oh.
Okay.
And then Krista was saying, I think she was talking. It probably his cologne. China is communist, and cologne is expensive if you can have it.
What? What are you talking about?
About that man. Remember where I said the African man was sitting on the train, and the Chinese man covered his nose with his shirt.
We
Yeah.
wanted cologne, probably like a strong smell.
Yeah, so that's what Krista said.
I got you like that. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and so
I guess the only way to find it out really if culturally, if they had another Asian person next to them and he had a strong cologne, would he do the same mannerism? You know what I'm talking about?
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's no way you can say really, really. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
And I was gonna say, I think you have to be there on the train to see what happened.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Let me see. Well, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, what is the time says that's a good point because we have to be honest. There's definitely racial profiling and prejudice in this sin sick world from all ethnicities. Yep, it's all true. Thank you, Connie. Okay, good night. Thank you. But yeah, thanks. Thank you for mentioning about that particular case, Slater Price. Actually, now that when you mention it, I just heard about it like slightly. So
Oh yeah.
It's just sad all around. A 14-year-old young man lost his life.
Yeah, they
Again,
gained news because it was an Asian guy and black boy. That's why.
yeah.
Because his
Yeah.
murders are going every day.
Hmm.
So just that one, gets generate more traction and outrage
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
visibility. So
Yeah. But even with the other case, what's that young man that shot that other young man, and because he was sentenced to prison, you got people in an uproar thinking it's not right, and especially because,
no, he didn't shoot him.
huh? I'm
He didn't
sorry, he
shoot him.
stabbed him. I'm sorry, he
Yeah, I
stabbed
was
him.
like, what?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
all this shooting. I'm sorry, he stabbed him.
Yeah. That's another one. But yeah,
But yeah, but okay, but yeah, so
that whole
yeah,
thing crazy too. It didn't even know. Yeah, that's a whole.
yeah, that's. But I heard that the juror, yeah, the wait, the
There's white.
jury,
There's 12 jurors
yes,
were all white. Yeah, so they
yeah,
saying like that, trying
there
to
were
say
no
that's the reason.
African, there were no people of color. Let's just put it that way. But
Yeah, that's what they. Yeah, they had an issue. It is kind of strange, but
mhm,
the defense lawyer said when you have a jury of your peers, it has
mhm,
nothing to do with the color. It doesn't mean your same color.
mhm.
That means around like your neighborhood area, around your vicinity.
But what if his vicinity is just his people?
What do you
I
say?
mean, but what if his peers? But his peers are people who are like him as well.
What do you mean like him?
You said you. I understand your peers are. It has nothing to do with your color,
Yeah.
but sometimes it does because his peers, the young man who took the life of the other young man, his peers look like him. So how come there wasn't anybody on the juror that looked like him? Jury. I can't remember how to say it.
What do you mean? No, it's nothing to do with what they look like.
You just said that it has to do with your peers, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm saying that young African American man, his peers would also look like him, is what I'm saying. I know you're saying it has nothing to do with color, but it kind of does because his peers would probably not be Caucasian people or Latino
You
people
talking about you
or
talking about the people. You talking about the people. I guess when the defense attorney was mentioning peers, he was talking about people that live around the area that you live in. And you're saying that the people live around the area obviously would be some black people around there.
well, yeah, wouldn't that
Oh,
be?
okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, they don't know. I don't know. He says a lot of stuff when you pick out a jury. They do a lot of investigation on you, like social media, who you voted for if they can, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Any bias. So he said that was strange
Yeah.
about that. But the
Mm-hmm.
whole thing about the racial thing,
Mm-hmm.
that's not based on what's going on with the background, the father, his son, who to hang around. Had nothing to do with no white black thing going on. But they're trying to make it because his father even said there was a video. A guy was representing his father to go out and try to talk to these two men because they were saying that this is what's going on. White people were getting killed by black people, but no one's saying nothing about it, letting it get away. But they keep talking about, white people are racist. And so
Mm-hmm.
this guy went out to represent his father and then confronted these two guys. And his father was like, don't put my son's name on your agenda. Like, don't use it as your agenda for something I don't support. And he actually got on speakerphone and talked to the guy. And the guy was irritated about his father saying, you're a coward. You're not standing up. That's the reason why this is happening. I was like,
Oh,
what?
boy.
That was so crazy. They didn't even care. And so, that was ridiculous. I don't know. It's the whole thing. Anyway, short thing though is his son had friends that were black. They used to
Mm-hmm.
hang around. It was that kind of situation like that. His father wanted to talk to the boys, the one that killed his son, talk to their parents about coming together at a
Hmm.
conference and talking about it's not about some racial issues, but his parents didn't want to do that.
Wait, whose parents didn't want to do it?
The guy, the black
The
guy,
black kid?
yeah, his parents didn't
Oh,
want to do that.
oh,
The
okay.
guy whose son got killed by him wanted to come with the parents and said there
Right.
was no racial thing going on like this, trying to dispel that kind of thought process, but the parents didn't want to do it.
Wow.
And so that's what happened. Then they said the parents got money. They started buying some stuff with the money that they got from a GoFundMe, or I don't know what happened.
Oh, Lord.
It's a whole crazy stuff going on. Anyway, the short story is that the father, his son was a twin. That had nothing to do with no racial thing, but
Yes.
you have people who saying it is, and the boy's parents are mad because he's getting all these years because they believe that guys who got killed, the son bullied and beat him up and something. I don't know. Whatever, they're gonna move on to another story within 3 weeks. So it don't matter.
Yeah.
Not like that, but I'm just saying.
You always say
It's
that.
going to a different story.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just this
You see,
world.
they forgot about Charlie Kirk stuff.
Of
We ain't
course.
talking about no more. Let's move on. Whatever.
Of course, like you said, but that's how anything is. When
Yeah, I know that.
something
I'm
is
just
fresh,
thinking.
yeah.
Yeah, we just kind of sit back and look back on it. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
happened. But
Yeah.
anyway,
But okay, so yeah, that's what we have for you tonight. And wow, yes, Cole.
yeah.
Well, Chloe, you come at the end, Chloe. But thank you, Savior Christ. Thank you for all that. For even sharing that. See, that's good stuff this year. And, yeah, we just live in a very sad world. But Jesus, we know his return is soon because days are getting darker and darker. But let's cling to Christ. But thank you, Savior Christ. And thank you, everyone in the chat, for joining us. And oh my gosh, pray for Stacy's family. Oh my gosh, I still can't believe that. But I hope everyone has a good night. And thank you again. And until next time, take care, everybody. Bye.
Welcome to the table. Pull up a seat. Two voices in the spotlight where the heart and the headlines meet. The world's got noise, but we move with grace, led by the Spirit, never flesh, never ego in the place. We talk about the nations, the storms and the shine, the things on your screen and the things on your mind. But we check our hearts first, cause the truth don't bend. Let the Spirit take the mic, let the wisdom descend. We're just two little Muppets with a God-given view, seeing through the chaos cause the light cuts through. When the world gets loud and the tensions rise, we say Spirit-led, not flesh advice. Hold up, what's the top? Does it line up right? If the flesh tries talking, the Spirit fight. Stay grounded in truth, keep faith in the lead, cause walking in the Spirit is everything we need. So welcome to the table, conversation in flight.